disappoint me? Is that the best you've got? Let's finish this. Seven minutes is all I could spare to play with you.
What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself.
Very good timing. Should have something a bit more whimsical.
Let's finish this.
Oh, yes! Guys, you got a 30-second prediction. 30-second prediction. Place your bets now. What flavour tea do I have? Well.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
Ginseng, no! From the XP brew flavours. You know, those ones that we're sponsored by. It's time to finish this, Chris. Hello, folks. How are we
Back,
doing?
everyone. I'm a trained door unlocker.
Boy, that sure is a nice chocolate cherry. Well played. Fenris, is that volume more to your liking, my friend?
Playtime is over.
Playtime is over. Are my impressions getting better? How are my Wesker impressions today?
I'm insane either way, Brainiac!
Hello, folks. How are we, my loves? Nightmare Media. Hello there, Lauren Gore. Hello there. 100? Nice. Nice. 7 minutes is all I can spare. Right, pedal one in chat if you'd like a personal hello. Hogarden, hello there. Psycho Witch, hello there. Relu, hello there. Billy Mixer, hello. Hazy, hello. Hayward, hello. Cavson, hello. Fenris, hello. Wreckerfella, hello. One for Cat, hello. Sock Demon, hello there. Galaxera, hello there. Melancholic Ash, hello there. Lucky, hello there. Wee Squitch, hello there. Nico, hello there. Just Loopy, hello there. Moz, hey babe. Hey. Echo, hello there. Hakeem, hello there, Hakeem. Persephone, hello there. Big Squidge, hello there. Laura, sorry, I don't know, he said Lauren Universe. That's not your name, is it, Laura Universe? How are you, Laura? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome. Crash! Nakiba, hello there. J Bubby, hello. I think Moz will be very happy when I'm no longer cosplaying Resident Evil characters. She hasn't seen who I'm cosplaying yet for Resident Evil 7. Moz, do you want to see what you've got to look forward to? Moz, do you want to see what I've got to... should we show Moz who we're cosplaying as?
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. It can't be worse than this.
Thank you.
Him. That's who we're cosplaying as. For 7. I've got a bald cap and the glasses. Moz, I'm going to try and seduce you while dressed as Jack Baker. Peak human. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, guys, here's what's going to happen tonight. I reckon I can tell you now that I would really rather you didn't. I'm innocent. I voted for Ethan Winters. I mean, you just wanted me to have another cool jacket. Right. Let's boot up RE5. So we're definitely going to finish this tonight, folks. We're probably in the last third of the game, the last 25% of the game. Hello, Nakam. How you doing? Thank you again for your generosity earlier. Very, 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 very kind of you. Extraordinarily generous over on TikTok earlier. Guys, did you know that there's currently another TikTok competition going on at the moment? And thanks to people like Nakam, we're now in first. I might be getting another trophy. we might be getting another trophy. Have you pre-ordered RE9 yet? It's currently on sale. Wait, it's on sale as part of the pre-order? Yeah, we're currently in first, which is shocking.
Seek fluid intake.
Hello, Whitefarer Rice. How you doing? Yes, guys, we're currently on track to win a second TikTok trophy at the moment. You got the deluxe edition for €55. Is that on Steam? Is that on Steam? No way. Surely not. Isn't the deluxe edition like £70 on Steam? Oh, unloaded. I see. I've not pre-ordered it yet because I am waiting to hear from my agent whether Capcom are giving me one. Because I'd feel very stupid if I spent £70 on a pre-order and then got a CD key. You know what I mean? So I'm holding fire for the moment. I'd feel pretty silly otherwise. Did you see the Silent Hill announcement? What, the new game? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Resident Evil
5. Yeah, I definitely saw that. I'm excited about it. I'm definitely going to be playing that day one. Right, should we go live? We're going to go live it on Daycare. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Silent Hill, Scotland. Yeah, you're not wrong. Resident Evil 5. The only reason I'm going live on... the thing is, Nakima, I'd probably already be in their creator program, but they only have a creator program for North Americans. Trust me, I've tried to get around it. In the application form, there is literally a checkbox that is like, I confirm that I'm in the US or Canada. And I'm like, for God's sake. Is Perma VIP 365? Yes. Why? Has someone reached 365? Has someone reached 365 streams in a row again? Oh, bloody hell. You could always be there first. The thing is, it's going to be up to Capcom Europe to create their own creator program, sadly. Capcom USA are the one that have a creator program. Capcom Europe do not have one. So, we you know, one day. Cavson's almost there. Oh my god, Cavson, that's incredible. Lou Dubs, hello there. By the way, One Fat Cat, thank you for the 3 months at tier 3. You've now been subscribed for 45 months. That's insane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Hayward, of course, with the tier 3, 12 months. Hayward, it's been a year? It feels like longer. Feels like longer. And that's not me saying that it's a massive displeasure to have you in the community. But it feels like longer that I've known of Hayward. But there we go. There we go. The time is a cruel mistress. Time is a cruel mistress. Every time I see Lucy's time in the community, that's the one that like throws me for a loop. Because in my head, Lucy is still a very new member of this community, and then she'll be like, "Oh, here's my sub anniversary," and it's like 3.5 years, and I'm like, "Sorry, what? Can't stay tonight? Oh, no worries. You have a great day."
It's huge. Do you think they're planning to use it to spread Ouroboros?
No. Using a ship like this would give away their position too soon. They must have another plan.
You grab it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's huge. Alright, alright. So here's the plan tonight, guys, because oh, crumbs. Hopefully we're going to get through this in a reasonable time. Maybe in the next 2 hours. Maybe less, probably. Depends on how the boss fights go. And then, providing we have time... Providing we have time, we'll watch a Resident Evil 6 summary tonight. Oh, what the heck? And then we can start 7 tomorrow. How does that sound? I know there'll be some purists who are annoyed that I'm not playing 6, but it's just shite. I'm sorry, it is. It's just shite. I'll definitely order a new set of diapers for tomorrow. Yeah, 7 is quite scary.
Take it.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Yes, if anyone has never seen 7,
You grab it.
Roger.
7's a scary game.
Take it.
Okay. Are you okay?
7 and 8 are my faves. They're so good. I really like Ethan Winters' journey. I know a lot of people did not like Ethan Winters for some reason. I really like the journey he goes on. I do. I think it's underrated. I think the Ethan hate is overdone. Capcom tried something new by like wait, can you not get that? Capcom tried something new by, you know, having a faceless protagonist that is meant to like you insert your own personality onto him. I'm gonna discard that because we can't not have room for heals. Right, I'll tell you what. Exchange for that.
Take this.
You don't want to use it? Okay, fine. She doesn't want to use it, guys, even though she's really low on health. All right, cool. No worries, Sheva. It's not like we're in danger or anything. People are just mad he's not Leon. Yeah, I mean, people are very, very, very into their familiar protagonists in Resident Evil. Like, I don't know if people remember, when 9 was first shown, there were people kicking off because they were like, who is this? You know, they were like, almost annoyed that they were playing as some unknown person again. Are you the guy from DBD? Do you mean Albert Wesker, Dakota? Yes, I'm Albert Wesker right now, yeah. Tonight, Matthew, I'll be Albert Wesker. Dakota, I'm gonna have to screenshot your message because you asked the question. Because obviously Wesker is from Resident Evil 5, which is the game we're playing at the moment. But people coming in and saying, wait, isn't that the guy from DBD? Makes me giggle. It makes me giggle and kick my feet. It's like saying, wait, Master Chief, the guy from Fortnite? You're on that part right now too? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't really like the ship in this. It kind of drags. So I'm going to hopefully get through it sharpish. Where do we even go? Do we, like, boost her up here? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We go this way? No. I forgot how we advance. I knew it would make you giggle. Oh, thank you. At least you did it with love in your heart. It's the oh, it's literally just push the button. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Hey, Memento, good to see you. How you doing? I need a key card. Oh, by the way, speaking of gruff, male protagonists, did you guys see that they've added Solid Snake to, Rainbow Six Siege? What the heck? I saw that, I was like, nah, surely not. Yeah, Solid Snake is in Rainbow Six Siege suddenly. Why? I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh. That guy evaporated, he did. Well, we got the key card. Is this aim thing a mod? No, I'm just playing with mouse and keyboard.
We need to move this container. There should be a crane or something nearby.
Yeah, if you play with mouse and keyboard, this is what it's like. Hey, Dean, how you doing, man? Boom. Because yours is a laser? Yeah, it's just the mouse and keyboard thing, I think. I swear I didn't realize how to do this last time I played. How do you do this? Oh, there you go. You just walk up here. Because shooting buttons makes them work. Beep! Can you actually see through your glasses? I'll be honest, Norwegian imposter. It is a struggle. It is a bit of a challenge, should we say? Oh, what the heck? That was a bit mean. Alright. Let's get Chever out. At least she's holding her own now. She's finally, like, doing God's work when it comes to fighting. You miss Ghostkai trying to speak Spanish during RE4? Well, I wasn't really trying to speak Spanish, per se. I was more just, like, shouting the things that they were shouting at me back at them. Chef, I'm coming.
I'm not going on without you. Come on.
As you do, exactly. I need that green. Oh, hang on. How many green herbs are there? Right. Let's just get rid of that. Nice. Jill Valentine or Claire Redfield? In terms of what, Cole? In terms of what?
Give me an herb.
Roger.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
Okay. Wait, Sheva, come. God damn it, Sheva. Which character do you prefer? Well, Jill Valentine is the GOAT, if we're being honest. But I do love Claire's character in the remake. I really like her remake version. She's pretty wonderful. Oh, crumbs, hello. Damn, they got cooked. Are there no climbing down the ladder mechanics? Not really, no. We just jump down. We just jump. Oh, wait, don't I have to help her out here? There we go. Whiskers? Chris! Ow. Has 7 minutes been spared yet? Yeah, we did it yesterday. You know, the best boss fight in Resident Evil. It might not even actually be the best fight, but it's just cool, man. You're welcome.
Reload.
Crash.
You grab it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Really are a super.
Hey, another sub
You look like the
Thorla!
guy who climbed peak and then became an evil villain who wants to spread a virus across the world and kill everyone, but it might just be the sunglasses.
Yeah, that is me. Hello, Thorla. How you doing, buddy? Yes, we did complete Peak earlier together. Me and Thorla collabed earlier. If you missed it, make sure you go and follow Thorla. He's a terrific guy. Thanks for the sub, dude. Hey, Mochi Moo. Good to see you, my love. Yes, we completed Peak earlier. First time.
Take it.
Roger.
Thank you for playing with me today. It's super fun. It was great fun. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you, Thorla. Hey, Sheva, this way. Bum, 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 bum. Do you guys think they're going to put Jill Valentine into 9?
Tanker is so big. It won't be easy finding Wesker.
That won't be a problem.
I think they might.
We're here. You'll find
Not as a playable character or anything, but I think she'll be like a background
Just
character.
say we have a history together. He's not the type to let grudges go.
You must have done something to really piss him off.
It goes a bit beyond just pissing him off.
So, are you going to tell me what happened?
No.
But not until after we put an end to all this. Deal?
Oh, a shotgun.
But I'm holding you to that.
It's okay, I've already got a good shotgun. So here's my theory for how they'll use Jill in 9. So Leon is infected, as we know, with this Raccoon City syndrome, which is basically residual T-virus slowly killing him, right? Everyone who's contracted it so far dies. Everyone. 100% lethality. There's one person in the entire franchise, just one, who received a T-virus vaccine, and that's Jill. I reckon
What's going on here?
they're going to make a vaccine using Jill's
We're
blood.
not giving you an option. Now spit it out.
Tell us what we want to know and you won't get hurt. Where's Wesker?
If you can behave yourselves, maybe I'll tell you.
Damn it!
She's tough. I'll give her that much. What's this?
God, I'm getting so many emails today. Crash.
Whatever it is, Excella seemed protective of it.
Jill will just spit in Leon's mouth. I don't think Ada will be okay with that. I don't think Ada will be okay with Jill spitting in Leon's mouth. Miguel's journal. Our current aim is to develop a virus that will surpass the potential of both the G virus and the T Veronica virus. We need to eliminate the extreme mutations, mental atrophy, and instability in the virus. We were told not to be concerned with retention and rejection rates, but even still, overcoming these three problems is going to be a challenge. Of course, all that really is a problem for the regular researchers. I'm already on the cusp of overcoming two of the problems. The third is proving to be trickier, so I may have to resort to some alternative methods. Sometimes I frighten myself with my own ingenuity. Triso is fortunate to have someone of my intelligence on their payroll. She's very humble, isn't she? She's very, very humble. I mean, I kind of already spoiled it for you yesterday. The way they overcame the lethality of it is by utilizing Jill. Jill's blood and her resistance to the T-virus and her antibodies from the vaccine is how they overcame the lethality of Ouroboros. There you go, spoilers. That's why they kept her on ice. That's why they were using her. Oh my god, I hate this room. Well.
Go! Roger!
Fuck him up, Sheva. Sheva, I said fuck him up. Ah. Huck to her. That. Guys. Look. I'm sure there will be some sort of fanfic written about it. They're not going to cure Leon by having Jill huck to her spit on that thing. Okay? Sheva, can you... Zero, hello there. I'm out of ammo. She's useless. You see why I turned the difficulty down? Because she is actually useless. Who said that? Someone on Twitch. Okay, this is where it gets spicy. This area is very tough on higher difficulties. Sheva, are you gonna kill them, or is it all up to Papa Ghostkai? That's okay, we're not done yet. Juju B, thank you very much for the sub. He's not poking out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. She ran to the loot. She did. She just cares about loot. It's very annoying. Sheva, for the love of Christ, you literally have an assault rifle and a rifle. Please. Please. Please get stuck in. Why is she standing there? Don't kick their ass! Gloria a las plaga! Well, this one needs a remake. Yeah, just a remake without... I'll be honest, just give me a single-player remake. Like, just remove the co-op companion entirely. I would play that game. Like, have 2 campaigns. One Chris, one Sheva, where they intersect occasionally and stuff. But in terms of, like, playing side by side, my god, it's just more trouble than it's worth. I love the co-op. I think the whole co-op thing is like... Oh, for... Why is she over there? I think it's more of a holdover from like a bygone era. And I think in this day and age, we don't need it. It's a product of its time, you know? Controversial opinion, I'm sure. Ah, God, I forgot about him. Ah. Okay.
Their weapons keep getting bigger. Take cover.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Sheva, go. Okay. What the? Jesus Christ, Sheva. She just sat there like in the middle of like a load of enemies. Just taking damage after damage after damage. She literally has assault, like an assault rifle. Just not even using it. I'm so glad I didn't play this on the top difficulty. I've never had this issue with bots, Sheva. She's always bad. She's always bad. So the first time I ever streamed this game, once upon a time, I played on the highest difficulty, and let me tell you, that was an experience that made me vow to never do single player highest difficulty on this game ever again. There's a section later on where there's 2 of those minigun guys. There's 2 of them, and there's like a gun emplacement to help you deal with them. We need 2 key cards. Wait, who had the other one? What the heck? And all that would happen is I would get on the gun emplacement to like try and start killing them, and she would just run out into the open and die repeatedly. And I'm just like screaming. I'm just like screaming with frustration. I think I died on... Well, the thing is, I never died on that section. Sheva died repeatedly on that section. But she died something like 15 to 20 times. It's very painful. What do people like on pancakes? I'm very boring. I like a crepe Suzette, you know? I like pancakes with a little bit of sugar and some lemon juice. Oh, peak. Jesus, you gonna... Sheva, you good? You gonna take him out? You gonna take him out? You know, with your sniper rifle? No? Thank you. Okay. Lemon and sugar all the way. I love it, man. That's the best flavor for me. I don't like, I like my pancakes to be a bit lighter. You know what I mean? I don't, I'm not a fan of my pancakes being super dense. I'll tell you what, exchange for that.
Use this.
Because, and then use that.
Thanks, partner.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
Much appreciated. Take it.
Roger.
How you doing, Ends Angel? Wait, I just told you to take it. Where are you going? Guys, I just told her to take this herb and she's just run off. Looking good in the cosplay, so cool. Thank you, Alex. That's very kind of you to say. Sheva, are we good? How about this? You give me that, and I'll give you that.
Take this.
Is she good? She's also out of ammo. Hang on.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Give me that. Give me that.
Grenade.
Use this.
You grab it.
Roger.
There we go. Lovely. She's now started to pick up ammo again for her primary weapon. Yeah, like if I did pancakes, but like the pancakes have, I don't know, Nutella and Smarties and sprinkles and all of this, I just look at it and I'm like, nah. It's too much, too dense. I like it to be a little bit light. I would rather have 6 light pancakes than 1 super dense doughy pancake. Why does she keep calling you Roger?
Roger.
That's true. My name's Chris, actually, not Roger. Gonna wipe my makeup. Yeah, no worries. Chris.
Hi. So, you've made it this far.
You've made it this far.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
That's another DBD line.
Chris!
Inferior breed of humans, given birth by the progenitor virus. The Wesker children were entrusted with endless potential. Of them, only one survived. You.
Are you saying I was manufactured?
I was to become a god. Creating a new world with an advanced race of human beings. However, all was lost with Raccoon City.
Oh no.
Despite
Have we had the 7 minutes line? Oh yeah, that was yesterday. Love the cosplay, thank you.
Still holds great significance.
There are more Weskers? Yeah. They're not clones, they're all different. He's got a sister who was the primary antagonist of Code Veronica.
Isn't it? For one who has the right to be a god.
That right is now mine.
To face his own mortality.
The right to be a god. That right is now mine.
Should I play Code Veronica? Yeah, it's good.
The right to be a god. You. Arrogant even until the end. Only one truly capable of being a god deserves that right.
And then that's when Chris and Jill come in.
The right. With Ouroboros, I have that right.
I have that right. You don't shop? Did he just Kalimar him? No, he just straight up punched a hole through him. This is why, you know, when I was playing, you know, when I was playing Resident Evil 4 and we had a little chat about, like, who'd win realistically in a fight between Leon and Chris, and I was like, don't get me wrong, we all love Leon, but, like, real talk, Chris was able to take on Wesker. And Wesker is so insanely OP. And Chris is tanking blows from Wesker. I don't think Leon could. I think, like Leon is cool, but Wesker would, like, demolish Leon in seconds. Because Leon would, like, try and say something witty, and Wesker would just rip him in half. You know what I mean? So I feel like in a serious fight, I think Chris would take Leon. Just if we're taking that scale, I don't think Leon would last more than 30 seconds against Wesker. Oh, it's this! This is brutal, this, by the way.
What the hell happened here?
This is so brutal.
What's going on?
Why? When I've done so much. All for you.
Chris, how nice of you to join us.
Chris.
Don't worry. Your mission is at its end. Ouroboros is on the eve of its appearance. 6 billion cries of agony will burn a new balance.
I wouldn't last 30 seconds with him either.
But not on my watch.
Albert! You said we change this world together! Why?
I thought they were partners.
Wesker doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself.
It's true.
Soon, even you will understand, Chris. One glimpse of my new world, and it will all make perfect sense.
Show yourself!
Unfortunately, it's too late for you. You will not live to see the dawn. Sorry, Excella, but it appears Ouroboros has rejected you. So you have been an excellent asset. I have one last task for you.
Albert!
See you later, Alex.
What the hell?
Farewell, old friend.
It's wesking time. Run. It's very, Akira, isn't it? You know the big monster towards the end of the film Akira? Excella, I'm not into you. Let it go, girl. Not my type.
Persistent son of a bitch.
So now what? Do you think our weapons can hurt that thing?
I don't know. But we gotta get the hell out of here before it destroys this place.
It's tearing through the ship! We can't stay here!
You reckon? I'm gonna let her have that.
Thanks, partner.
I'm gonna trust her with the heals. Quick, set the base to self-destruct. Now, hang on a second. You're saying like you've played a Resident Evil game before. We need nukes. We do need nukes. Oh, rifles. Are you gonna...
Take this. Take it. Okay.
Okay. So put...
God, look how big it's become.
Say that again, Shiver. Oh my god. Look how big it's become. Can we get like a voice clip of that? just a teeny tiny little voice clip there. Now is not the time for that, Chris. Oh. Someone just keeping a priceless gold cup in their locker. They'd be paying them. They're paying them different at Trisell. Ah. Ah! Sheva, just run. Okay, maybe don't just run.
Hold on.
Thanks.
You grab it.
Roger.
Roger. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, I reckon in Resi 9, how Leon is not going to die, because Capcom are not going to kill him, let's be real. They're not. He literally, Leon Kennedy prints money for Capcom, they're not going to kill him off. They're just not, guys. I'm gonna see a huge fan service moment where Rebecca Chambers is going to synthesize a cure for the Raccoon City Syndrome utilizing Jill Valentine's blood samples. It doesn't mean they're gonna be a big part of the game or anything like that. I'm calling it now, that's what they're gonna do. The satellite laser Shango operating manual. Basically, there's a big laser from a satellite.
A satellite laser.
Which can use to kill it.
The targeting device is on the roof. Come on, there's no time to lose.
They're showing it in the trailer. He's definitely not going to die. No. Like I said yesterday, they've teased...
Okay.
They've teased main characters dying a few times in the RE games, and then they never kill them, so I don't think we got anything to be worried about. I reckon they'll do a fake out. I think they'll do a fake out death. Like, they'll give the impression that Leon's dead, but he's not. That's what she said.
You really think we can kill it? Watch out! It's firing off some sort of projectile! Over here! I found a satellite target device. It's all on you, Chris. I got your back. There it is! Fire!
Ow. Like the Hammer of Dawn? Yeah. Absolutely. Oof.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy.
Thanks, partner.
Oh my word.
I owe you one.
Jesus Christ. Trevor, stop shooting it. "7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you, Excella." Easy? Yeah. It's a very clunky fight. Nice. 9 minutes and 47 seconds. No, because the reason why is because every time she was shooting it, she was making it freak out and, like, move its positioning. So I wasn't able to aim the laser. All right.
So
Thank.
that's Ouroboros. I fear for the world if that ever gets out.
God damn it, Wesker. He's actually serious about destroying the entire planet.
Yeah. He's pretty serious about that whole thing. If you couldn't tell, Chris.
Shova! 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 Hurry!
Well, we got a teacher who's boss, you know. What do you guys think of that fight? It was pretty wild, right?
Wait.
Glad this boss fight is taking place in a building and not somewhere absurd like a volcano.
He's planning to use this to spread it. Wesker, there he is. Come on, let's go.
Why you gotta say that?
Jill, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just listen carefully. There's something I need to tell you. Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from a virus. But the virus is unstable. In order to maintain a balance, he must inject himself regularly with a serum.
So if we cut the supply of serum, he loses his strength.
Mm-hmm.
Affirmative. But he just took a dose, so it's gonna be a while before he needs another one.
Damn.
Listen, Excella said that the amount administered has to be precise. So if he injects too much, it should act like a poison.
Makes sense.
I think she used a serum labeled PG67AW.
PG67AW.
I'm gonna try to find a way to escape. You need to find that serum. Excella always kept it with her, and in that attaché case.
Jill, come in. Jill!
6-7? Oh god.
Chris, this is it.
6-7 AW. Oh, for God's sake.
Let's give it a shot.
Six or 7 minutes to play with you.
He can't fly around in that without getting shot down.
Seek fluid intake.
Exactly. The plane can't get
Chris said, let's give it a shot. Oh, for God's sake.
Initiate a biohazard.
Yeah, he did.
Just like Jill said. He's planning to spread this virus worldwide.
Looks that way.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I hate the blonde or Jill so much. Oh, no, that's fine. That's not a hot take. Most people like how she normally looks.
Evacuate the area immediately. Warning. Sealing off area with secondary bulkhead. Evacuate the area immediately.
I get it, Fateless. Well done. Wait. Oh boy. Oh god, this is the, like, so this gauntlet on the hardest difficulty. Sheva is nightmare fuel. Okay. Wait, is she out of ammo? How is she out of ammo? Oh god. R.I.P. Chris, he never got a good cosplay. That's true, actually. Sheva, what are you doing? that a rocket launcher? Sheva? Sheva? Guys, why is Sheva just standing there? Now she's in my line of fire. Okay, these bugs are gonna come out. She's aura farming? She might just be. Okay, there's definitely bugs that are gonna come out. I'm gonna put that proximity bomb down. Ooh. Memory serves, there's a room up top with loads of supplies in. She didn't combine them! She just picked up a green herb and a red herb, didn't combine them, and just used the green herb. When we were both at low health. Oh, Christ alive. Right. None of this is useful, sadly. Can't believe she's done this. This is going to be a struggle to get through. For sure. Right. Sheva, I'm going to heal us. But I need you to be a bit more careful with your health, because you used the green herb. Alright, let's do it. Sheva's definitely asking if drops are on. Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright, let's do it. Sheva, go do your side. I'll do mine. Oh boy. I'd see a green herb on the floor. You may have done. You're just gonna stand there? She's literally just standing there. Sheva, please. Okay, here we go. Gun turret there. Those things are nightmare fuel. They're so tough. Hey, Scramboozle. Get ready for the toughest bit. Oh boy. Wait, where is she? Oh my god, what is she doing? Shiver! Right. No, thankfully I had a load of Magnum ammo saved up. We're just gonna use it.
Come on, go!
Okay.
Alright, go on, fuck him up, Shiver. So yeah, this entire section, on the hardest difficulty, I think Sheva died nearly 20 times. It was a Magnum? Yeah, it was the Magnum with a lot of Magnum ammo. That's why it did God's work there.
Give me a grenade.
Take this.
Wait, Sheva, go! Shiver. Okay. I thought you had an insane handgun. No, literally a Magnum. She's looting. Okay.
Go!
Roger.
Go on, go loot. No? Okay. We love Sheva, don't we, gang? Oh my word.
Something doesn't feel right. I can't explain it.
Yeah, I hear ya. Don't let your guard down for a second.
Use this.
You know what didn't feel right, Sheva? That shit you pulled with that green and red herb. That was unforgivable, man. Sheva carried? She ran out into the open, got shot a bunch, and then, like, slowly came back to see what I was doing. That said, every cutscene with Wesker in is 10 out of 10 in this game. So...
Plans are finished, Wesker.
There's no way out this time.
Don't you two ever tire of failing in your mission?
Uh-oh.
You've really become quite an inconvenience for me.
God damn, this man just doesn't stop aura farming.
Why are you doing this? What do you accomplish by unleashing Ouroboros?
Every day,
Ouroboros?
step closer to self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
Destroying the world. I'm saving it.
This guy's lost
This may be our only chance.
it. Do it.
God, he's so cool.
Getting interested now, eh, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
You actually think you can defeat me?
Either way, I'm not gonna stop until I'm dead.
Well then, I'll just have to kill you quickly.
Ah.
I'll see you dead.
I'll see you dead. Oh no, it's a button, isn't it? You don't shoot it. I'll see you dead.
Every time we shoot, he dodges. Fighting in the shadows might be our only chance.
Jesus, Sheva, look out!
I'll distract him. Thanks, Wanda. I've got you now.
Do it now! Give him a shot!
She was too slow. We'll do it again. Is she ever ruining it again? Oh no.
Come on!
Get away from him, because if he lands like a single blow on her, he's just gonna cook her.
Take it!
Okay.
I'll get the rocket launcher.
No, no.
Chris, I need a warhead.
Ah, Chris! Sheva, inject him!
Give him a shot!
Seven minutes. I love that fight so much.
Did it work?
I think so.
Not done yet, though.
This isn't over, Chris.
Sheva, he's getting away. Hurry! Chris! Sheva! Come on!
The fight they have in this plane is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Well done. Good. Think we'll get to kill him on the plane or somewhere absurd? I think you know.
Save it, Wesker. There's no one left to help you now.
I don't need anyone else.
Oh, he mad.
I have Ouroboros. In less than 5 minutes, we'll reach the optimal altitude for missile deployment. Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
This fight is just peak.
Attempts only delay the inevitable. The entire world will be infected. A new Genesis is at hand, and I will be the creator.
Jesus Christ.
I've had enough of your bullshit!
Hey, thanks for the follow.
You're just another one of Umbrella's leftovers.
You know what we have to do.
All right, I'll go for the override lever. Cover me.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll pay for that.
You'll pay for that. Not again. Chris has already got PTSD from it, man.
Taking the two of you with me.
Like hell you will!
Yes, that's right. We're going to fight Wesker inside of a volcano. Don't worry, you're going to see Chris punch a boulder. Mm-hmm. That they then reference in Resident Evil 8, and it's really funny when they do. Because, like, when Heisenberg references it, it almost feels like Capcom referencing it, almost like acknowledging just how stupid and funny and over the top it is. The famous boulder punch, it's so good, dude. Right. We do not have a lot in the way of ammo, huh? Wait. Okay, it's a red herb. For a second, I thought Stu was going to do something else. Look away. If you think Wesker's hot, look away.
I should have killed you years ago. Chris.
Your mistake. It's over, Wesker.
Over. I'm just getting started.
That's what he says in the DVD Mori. Time to die, Chris. Yeah, we need to go.
Why can't you understand, Chris?
Pull back!
Do you really believe the world is worth saving?
Chris, get to
escaped this winnowing for far too long.
Oh boy.
I've got him, Chris!
Go on, Sheva, mess him up.
Damn you! War, pestilence, wherever you go. Everywhere, nothing but loathsome humans.
Guys, we need to punch a boulder. It's the only way to save Sheva. Guys, I found a boulder.
Just hold on, Sheva.
Shoot him!
Well, shit. Well, shit. Damn, Sheva. The trick is to not let go, but here we are. The trick is to not let go, Sheva. It's alright. Let's do it again. We should definitely heal up, though, before that. Let me buy a first aid spray.
Have you tried not dying?
Yeah. I'll give her one as well. She saw some loot.
Why can't you understand, Chris?
Fall back!
Do you really believe the world is worth saving?
Yeah.
Chris, get to high ground!
Get to high ground.
Natural selection leaves the survivors stronger and better. Humans have escaped this winnowing for far too long.
Wait, is that a green herb? It's over, Anakin.
I've got him, Chris!
I have the high ground. She's shooting his weak spot, which is good. Music slaps, it's so good.
Damn you! War and pestilence wherever you go. Everywhere, nothing but loathsome humans.
He doesn't like humans. I'm coming, Shiver.
Just hold on, Sheva.
Shoot him!
Okay, we distracted him long enough. How come he doesn't like humans? Has he ever tried one? I don't think you're his type. There we go. This is peak gaming right here.
The human race requires judgment.
And you're going to judge us? You get all your ideas from comic book villains?
Yeah. Maybe. Crash! Wait, is she out of ammo entirely? Use the grenades! Ooh. Chevy, you've got a grenade! Throw it at him! Can you at least try and distract him, Sheva? Hey, Misty.
I can't lose, not to you.
Oh my god, Sheva, please. You've got grenades, girl. Oops. We're trying to jump down. How much does she owe you? Give her a gun and use the grenades yourself? I might have to in a minute.
Are you okay?
Okay, Wesker's just gone down there.
Give me a grenade.
Take this.
I can't give her my pistol. I wonder if there's ammo up there that she missed. I'm gonna have to knife him. Oh boy. He's nearly dead, I'm sure of it. He's taken a lot of Magnum rounds. There's no ammo.
Help me.
Oh boy. How did you not come prepared? It's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Don't worry about it.
Now, Sheva, shoot him!
She doesn't have any ammo.
Kidding you.
Then shoot through me!
You were saying, Cole? Love the cosplay, thank you. Grab on! Hey Scarlet, how you doing? Good to know Wesker died the way he lived, in a fiery pit wanting to kill everyone around him. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's finish this. Oh, that's convenient.
Ready, partner?
Locked and loaded.
Chris!
Your time's up, you son of a bitch. That was for our fallen brothers.
Seek fluid intake.
There are people saying they think Wesker is in RE9. If Wesker comes back from that, That's ridiculous even for Resident Evil. He's in a fucking volcano. He got exploded.
It's over.
I don't see a corpse.
Finally.
Oh, hey Josh. Wesker is back and harder than ever.
Myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. For a future without fear? Yeah, it's worth it.
Hell yeah. Somehow Palpatine survived. Palpatine's returned, yeah. Somehow Wesker returned. No self-destruct sequence? No, that's not true. The boat was exploding, wasn't it? Wasn't the boat exploding? And the volcano kind of exploded. Wesker will return in Avengers Doomsday. Alright. Guys, if you've never seen Resident Evil 5 before, give me your honest verdict. What did you think of the game? Did you enjoy it? Yes, I appreciate it. It's quite a mad game. It's quite a mad game. This is the point where they started to go a bit too far, but it's still a good game. 6 is where they take it way too far and it stops being good. Speaking of 6, everyone, get yourself a nice snack, get yourself a drink, and get ready to watch a half-an-hour summary of Resident Evil 6. So have a quick toilet break. Get yourself ready. I'm going to change this over category-wise. It's time. We've discussed this at great lengths already. We will not be playing Resident Evil 6. Unpopular opinion, but 5 is one of my least favorites. I think that's fair. I think it's one of those games that if you play it with someone, it's honestly, if you play it with a friend, 5 is like a 9 out of 10 game. It's such
Playtime is over.
It is such a good co-op game, and it has really good co-op mechanics. Like that fight against Wesker in the hangar. It's so good having to chat to your friend. Like, okay, I've got the rocket launcher. I'll distract him. And you shoot the rocket launcher. Now I'll shoot the rocket. Now you restrain him. I'll inject him. Like, there's lots of like really cool co-op mechanics that only really you get to see how good they are when you're playing with someone. It's really, really, really good as a co-op game. That being said, it's time. Yeah, the co-op dynamic is amazing. Playing it single player does not have that effect. Playing it single player, it just doesn't hit the same. Right, where is it? Here we go. It's time for Resi 6. We're not playing it. We're not playing it. We're going to watch a story summary of it, and then we're going to start 7 tomorrow, folks. There may be some people who don't like that decision, but we've streamed it before on stream, and it was awful. People hated it. It was a rough time. It was a rough time. Right. YouTube. Oh, that was the YouTube, that was the Requiem. Right. Resident Evil 6 story. Gaming Harry is a wonderful YouTube creator. I think this will be a good, I think this will be a good one. Are you wesking it? I am. Tough luck for those people. Yeah, they'll get over it. All right. Guys, before we go on, Gaming Harry is an incredible YouTuber. He does story summaries and story explanations for video games. Go and subscribe to him. He's fantastic. I watch a lot of his content. I really, really like it. If you're ever wondering what's going on in a video game, if he's done a video of it, it's worth a watch because he'll steer you right. All right.
Welcome to the next installment of Law & Order, the video series where I look at and unpack stories from games. In this one, we're looking at Capcom's controversial follow-up to Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6.
Controversial is underselling it. Controversial is underselling it. It's not controversial. It nearly buried Capcom. Can we get subtitles? Oh yeah, good shout. There you go. it wasn't just controversial. It basically killed the Resident Evil franchise and nearly buried Capcom. That's how much of an impact 6 had.
Now, this was almost considered the final nail in the coffin for this declining franchise, as this game was very different from the previous games in the series.
Very different.
This one had a very long campaign, stretched out over 4 different campaigns, with players experiencing the point of view of Leon and Helena.
This is something people don't talk about enough with 6 as one of its main problems. Like, it has a lot of problems, but one of its main problems, I think is fair to say, is just how long it is. Each main campaign is like as long as a previous game. It is a slog to get through.
Peers, Jake and Sherry, and Ada Wong. This one was extremely action-heavy with little to no horror elements. And
also, Ada Wong looks like white for some reason in this game.
Thankfully, the franchise was saved with the creation of Resident Evil 7.
Hell yeah, it was.
I really enjoyed this game. I'll do my best to cover the plot chronologically and then expand on certain elements of the story. It's a huge story, and those of you unfamiliar with the wider plot will be surprised at how much lore there is here. But before we jump in, a quick message from the sponsor.
No, it's Wesker's son!
Atlas VPN, who are currently running a huge discount and are offering... Probably
because it wasn't actually Ada. No, but when you do Ada's DLC and you're still... You play as Ada, she still looks like a white woman. It's weird. Yeah, Atlas VPN, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. Locking in.
December 2012, a mercenary named Jake Muller is in war-torn Eastern European state Edonia. He takes a shot of something which seems to have no effect on him, but the Edonian rebels turn into violent hostile creatures called Joavo. After dealing with them, he is approached by a US government agency called the Division of Security Operations.
Oh god, I forgot.
DSO for short, or more specifically one of their agents called Sherry Birkin.
Yes, Sherry Birkin. That Sherry Birkin. The little girl from Resident Evil 2. She is now like a secret agent, basically. Because she couldn't just be some new character who is an FBI agent or whatever. They had to make her Sherry Birkin.
Yep, the same Sherry Birkin from the Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Over a decade earlier.
7 minutes is all I can spare to watch this.
Antibodies that could be used as an antidote for a virus called the C virus. Of course, with Jake being a mercenary, he requests $50 million in exchange for his blood, to which the DSO agrees. After escaping, they are hunted by a massive creature called Ustanak.
Do you know what? I'm going to say something controversial. You know who this should have been instead of Sherry? Because she works for DSO, which is who Leon works for. You know who this should have been instead of Sherry? Ashley. Do you remember towards the end of 4, Ashley's like, one day I hope I can be an agent like you? Why didn't they make this Ashley? Why is it Sherry? It's so random.
And they managed to escape. They run into a BSAA squad led by Chris Redfield, whose team had been dispatched to Edonia to investigate the presence of Joavo in the region. After taking out some anti-aircraft guns and fighting a massive BOW, the BSAA and Jake and Sherry part ways. Jake and Sherry take off in a helicopter which will take them to the DSO. During Jake and Sherry's journey, the BSAA team led by Chris arrive at City Hall. They encounter what appear to be cocooned BOWs, and they see a woman in a blue dress.
And not a blue dress.
She informs them that the Joavo...
Guys, do you know how you know it's not Ada Wong? Because she's wearing blue instead of red.
came from a virus named the C virus.
I'll say that, Jordan.
To the rebels fighting in the Civil War by
yeah, Anime, you're not making it.
Umbrella. Chris offers to escort Ada through the building, but she traps them by separating Chris and Piers from the other 4 squad members. She unleashes a needle bomb into the air loaded with the C virus, and Chris and Piers can only watch on as their fellow men mutate into chrysalids and then into creatures called napads. One of their squad mates, Finn, attacks Chris, beating Chris to the point where he starts to lose consciousness. Nonetheless, Piers manages to drag Chris to safety. Meanwhile,
that's meant to be
Jake and
Ada?
Sherry are on
Okay, there's a reason you're like, huh? Why is that Ada? Because it's not. You're gonna find out very soon. That's a clone. No, it's not a clone. It's like a woman who's had like cosmetic surgery to be more like Ada, but she's not actually Ada. It's a weird game.
their way to meet with the DSO.
Venom Snake style?
Ustanak
Quite literally Venom Snake style, yeah.
and a hostile group called the Family. They defeat Ustanak, but the helicopter crash lands. Fortunately, Jake and Sherry manage to use a parachute to land safely. However, due to the debris from the helicopters flying by them, Sherry is injured. Jake pulls an object from her body and it's revealed that Sherry has incredible regenerative abilities. Don't worry, we'll get into that shortly. Jake and Sherry...
Because she was infected with the G virus in 2. Much like how Jill got like a buff. You know what I mean? Jill got a buff from being infected with the T virus and then cured. Sherry's the same. She got a buff from being infected with the G virus and then cured.
Sherry lost 3 drives containing Jake's biometric data. Without that, they are hosed. So after retrieving the 3 drives, they take shelter from a snowstorm inside a shack. Their shelter doesn't last for long though, as they are attacked by Dravo. Jake and Sherry used...
Do I think Jake should return? I don't think Jake should have existed in the first place. The idea that Wesker had a son is just... Like, we literally just completed 5, right? Excella, who is like smoking hot, who is throwing herself at Wesker the entire game, and he is repulsed by her because she's like human. And he's like, you know, to him, that's like disgusting.
2 nearby snowmobiles to make
the idea that he would have a
exit
son is
and narrowly
ridiculous.
escape a deadly avalanche. They end up inside a nearby mine, and yep, they're being hunted by Ustanak again. Jake and Sherry escape the mine, but just as they exit, they're captured by the Family and Ada Wong. What on earth is Ada up to? But before we find out, we need to go to America.
We do.
6 months have passed since Jake and Sherry's capture. Leon Kennedy, who, after serving under President Graham's presidency as a US Stratcom agent, now serves under President...
I will say, Leon's campaign in 6 is the only one that's serviceable. I'm not saying it's good. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's good, but it's okay. Leon's, if you must play 6, play Leon's campaign and then just leave it at that. It's all right. It's the best of them. It's the best of a bad bunch, put it that way.
Adam Benford as an agent in the DSO. On the 29th of
Only
June
part that's
2013,
remotely survival horror?
President
Yeah.
Benford had a scheduled speech on the fight against terrorism at the Ivy University in a city called Tall Oaks. That didn't exactly go to plan as an outbreak occurred. President Benford was infected with the C virus and Leon had to take him out. Also present during this incident was United States Secret Service agent Helena Harper.
Who's voiced by Laura Bailey.
Helena appears to say that this is all her fault and that she did this. Leon tries to get more information out of her, but Helena says that if they can get to the Tall Oaks Cathedral, she'll explain everything. They both make their way through the campus and the outbreak is out of control. Thousands are infected. Leon and Helena come across a group of survivors holding out at a bar while they wait for a fellow survivor to arrive with a bus to take them out of the city and to
Is Leon Matt
safety.
Mercer? Yeah.
After a tense fight with the infected, they manage to board the bus and drive out of the city. Contacting his handler, Ingrid Hunnigan, yet the same Hunnigan from Leon's adventures in Spain, she mentions that Neo Umbrella claim responsibility for the attacks on Tall Oaks, to which Leon replies, it's Raccoon City all over again.
You see, this is one of the big downfalls of 6, is 6 is just a hodgepodge of weird ideas. Essentially, what they do is they try to recreate moments from previous games. They made Hunnigan hot. Hunnigan's always been hot. So, like, the beginning of Leon's campaign is meant to evoke feelings of, oh, it's like Resident Evil 2 and 3. Oh, look, zombie outbreak. And, like, Chris's campaign is meant to be, like, very gun-ho action, like 5. And like they just keep trying to like recreate set pieces. Like Sherry and Jake are hunted throughout their whole campaign by Ustanak, which is a stupid name. Who's meant to be like Nemesis, basically. He's like indestructible, he relentlessly pursues you.
Hunnigan says she needs to know what's in the cathedral, as the National Security Advisor to President Benford, Derek Simmons, is there with Hunnigan, and he wants
So it doesn't
updates.
really have its own identity. It's one of the big
ride
problems.
is going well. That is until an infected walks out in the middle of the road, causing the bus to swerve and then balance precariously off a cliff edge.
Hang on, lads, I've got a
Survivors are
cunning
attacked,
idea.
And the bus is rammed off the cliff by a speeding and out of control truck. Miraculously, Leon and Helena are the sole survivors of this incident, and in a massive...
I'm glad of like these 30, 40 people, these two are the only ones to remain completely unscratched from this bus falling off a cliff. That got rammed by like an 18-wheeler.
stroke of luck, they are at the intended destination.
Oh, that's
the
lucky.
cemetery of Tall Oaks Cathedral. They get through it, and after arriving in front of the cathedral, they fight creatures and are eventually...
Yes, you did just see Leon do like a DDT on a zombie. If you thought he did weird and wonderful, insane, over-the-top stuff in 4, 6 is... 6 is... It takes it to another level.
let in by more survivors.
They really said yes to everything. They did, yeah.
Entrance built into the altar, leading down into a sort of crypt. There aren't just dust and rats down there. There's something called a Lepotica.
Oh.
A creature with pores on its body, which emit a blue gas containing the C virus. Inhale it, and you turn, as this poor dude finds out.
What is that thing?
You're asking me?
You're asking me?
Anyway, after defeating this disgusting creature, Leon and Helena uncover an underground lab beneath the cathedral. This lab contains chrysalids, experiments, and more infected. Helena states that she was there 3 days ago, and these subjects weren't there then. Leon discovers a tape labeled Happy Birthday Ada Wong, and given his knowledge of her, he becomes...
It's because she's hot. It's because she's hot. So something that I need to impress upon you, gameplay wise, is it plays like Gears of War, and you basically have unlimited ammo. It's purely an action game. It's not a horror game in any sense of the word.
Curious and plays the tape. It shows something called Project Ada and a cocoon hatching. Out of this cocoon comes Ada Wong. Leon is...
Comes Ada Wong, who's suddenly white.
Understandably confused. After more battles against the infected, Leon and Helena push on through the lab, escaping through a chute, and further underground into a series of tunnels. In a large open area, Helena finds what she was looking for, her sister Deborah. Deborah isn't in great shape, so Helena carries her. After descending, Deborah begins to cry out and she turns into a chrysalid. She then hatches into, well, a naked woman. A bolt flies out of nowhere and strikes Deborah. It's Ada who tells them she can't tell them what's going on, as it's...
But this one's actually Ada because she's wearing red. See? Red equals Ada, blue equals fake Ada. Very simple, guys.
complicated. Deborah then
still doesn't look Asian, though. She's still Caucasian for some reason.
Mutates further and attacks the group. Deborah, about to kill Helena, is saved by Leon and Ada.
Why is she whitewashed? I don't know. Really weird decision.
Helena reveals that 3 days earlier, she and Deborah were captured by none other than Derek Simmons, the National Security Advisor.
Wait, Wong?
She helped Simmons breach President Benford's security at the university, and that explains why Helena said the outbreak and the death of the president were all her fault. Simmons had...
By the way, why are there no consequences for this? Like, I know Resident Evil is Resident Evil, but Helena, I don't know if you've been following that, but Helena's sister and her were captured. Simmons is putting pressure on Helena, who's one of the president's bodyguards. She enables the terrorist attack. She enables them to kill the president and infect him and everyone else in the upper government. Don't get me wrong. She obviously was doing it under duress because she didn't want her sister to die. But she is, like, kind of a traitor. Right? And Leon helps essentially cover it up as well. Like, I don't know,
her
man.
sister as leverage. Ada receives a call, and in classic Ada fashion, she makes a swift exit.
See, Ada.
Leon calls Hunnigan to warn her about Simmons, but he takes over the call on her end. He frames Leon and Helena for the death of the president and the attack on the university, and uses his position of power to deny his involvement.
Of course.
Leon and Helena push on through some catacombs and meet another BOW.
It's a shark.
This time a sort of shark-like BOW. Eventually defeating it, Leon and Helena escape the catacombs and see the city
Definitely not Neptune from Resident Evil 1, guys.
of Tall Oaks being sterilized, just like Raccoon City was back in '98.
Wait, they tried to recreate the Raccoon City nuke. I forgot about that.
They receive a call from Hunnigan, who informs them that Simmons has left and is heading for Lanxiang in China. Alright, so what happened to Jake and Sherry then? Well, after they were taken by the family 6...
Okay, you're about to see Sherry wearing an outfit. They had no business making this. What do you call it? What do people wear when they have an operation? A gown? What's it called? Is it a gown? You know, if you go to the hospital for an operation, they put you in like almost like a paper dress thing for your dignity. A medical gown? Yeah, medical surgery gown. Cool. Okay, I'm assuming they're going to show it. They had no business making her wear this. It's ridiculously revealing and sexy for a surgical gown.
6 months earlier, they were taken to a secret facility in China where Jake was experimented on. Being escorted by Joavo mutants, Jake attacks them and escapes his confinement, eventually meeting up with Sherry. Sherry contacts the DSO and...
Okay, they didn't show it. If you want to, obviously try not to do a not safe for work search because there's probably Rule 34 on it. Look up Sherry medical gown in Resident Evil 6. It's ridiculously, like, over-sexualized for no reason.
Finds out that Simmons traveled to China, to Lanxiang. Anyway, after intense fighting and taking out lots of Joavo, Jake and Sherry use a bike to escape the compound and they head towards Lanxiang.
Of course.
But back to Eastern Europe again. Chris Redfield is drunk in a bar. You see, when Chris was attacked back at the City Hall in Edonia, he was beaten so badly that he suffered amnesia. He basically left the BSAA. But an old friend arrives. It's Pierce Nivens.
Do you know what? I'll just show you quickly. Sherry Birkin gown. Yep. Yeah, that's... I need to be very careful with this search. There you go. You see that? Yeah, this is what they have her in. This is what they have her in. Like... Why? What? Why? It's so it comes out of nowhere as like this ridiculous fan service for a character who is known for being a little girl. Why does it have cleavage?
After some minor confrontation with a local, it seems that Chris hasn't forgotten his training. Pierce sits him down and tells him about bioterrorism and their squad that died back in Edonia, which seems to trigger some flashbacks. Pierce tells him that they've been looking for him for 6 months and that everyone is waiting for him to come back. Turns out most of the people in the bar are with Pierce and the BSAA, and they take...
So, you remember how all throughout 5, Chris has this whole like subplot of like PTSD and dealing with the loss of Jill, stuff like that? They basically just repeat the same plot, except this time he's mourning the loss of his squad. It's the same plot. It's the same story beats.
Chris back to the BSAA.
Hey, Michaela. Any more moaning fish? A few, yeah.
Lanxiang, where another Neo-Umbrella bioterror attack has taken place. Chris and Piers also come face to face with the Joavo again, and they have to fight through the streets in order to reach a building known to them as the Ace of Spades, where some members of the United Nations are being held hostage. They free the United Nations members, but due to a BSAA airstrike, the team has to scramble to get out of the building before it's completely destroyed. Chris sees a load of chrysalids, and this triggers more memories to come back. He
more
remembers
PTSD, guys.
Killed his men, and he vows to get revenge. At this point, Jake and Sherry, still heading towards Wyatt, are being pursued by an attack helicopter.
Do you need me to rewind it slightly so you can see the motorcycle jumping over an attack helicopter? You know how they say this has jumped the shark? This has jumped the helicopter.
At this point, Jake and Sherry, still heading towards Wyatt, are being pursued by an attack helicopter. They jump a wall and crash their bike. The BSAA see Jake and Sherry and help them in taking down the attack helicopter. Chris stares intently at Jake, almost as if he recognizes him, and Jake and Sherry leave to meet up with Simmons.
Almost as if he knows him. Ooh.
Shortly after this, the BSAA Alpha team are attacked by a huge snake BOW, which one by one takes out their entire team.
So we've got the snake from Resident Evil 1 and the shark from Resident Evil 1 for no reason. I think I just lost IQ from the bike scene. It gets worse. It gets worse. There's a point where Chris and Piers can fly a Harrier jump jet. And if memory serves, isn't there like an arcadey flying shooting part?
Team apart from Chris
in a Harrier jump jet?
And a soldier called Marco. Incidentally, Marco's father was caught up in the Tall Oaks incident and was hiding in the cathedral.
Well, he's fucking dead now.
Monster, but after surviving this horrific BOW, Ada shoots Marco with a dart loaded with the C virus, and Marco turns into a chrysalid and then into a mutation called a Nesdo, which is a swarm of insects controlled by a queen. After destroying the queen and taking Marco's C4, they go after Ada, who the BSAA say has been spotted.
Resident everything.
Fighting their way through the harbour, Chris and Piers are ambushed by another attack chopper, and after getting rid of it, they arrive at some sort of research centre. Now, whilst all this was happening, Leon and Helena were on a plane to China, and it all kicks off. A couple of Lepotica are on board, and they...
Sorry. The giant, bloated, mega zombie was just chilling in the cockpit.
Infected all the passengers.
Okay.
Leon and Helena kill the creature, and Leon tries to control the plane, but it crash lands in Wyatt.
Yep, because Leon flies the plane. I forgot about that. I forgot Leon flies the fucking plane. Yeah, you're remembering his day job as a pilot.
Jake and Sherry see the plane go down, as does Ada, and Jake and Sherry rush to investigate.
What the fuck is happening?
Sherry learns the hard truth, that Simmons is responsible for the outbreak. Sherry doesn't want to believe it, but whilst they're talking, Ustanak turns...
Do you know what's funny about this? Is like, because they have these like crossover bits where like the different pairs, like, you know, they meet each other at various points in the story. Like, imagine like Leon meeting Jake and Sherry, and it's like, oh, Sherry, hey, Sherry, remember Raccoon City? Wasn't that fun? Oh, who's this? This is Albert Wesker's son. And Leon just goes, who? Because Leon has never met Albert Wesker or interacted with him ever. Who? Who's that? Is he important?
Up. After a fight, an explosion separates the two groups. Sherry tells Leon and Helena where she'll be meeting with Simmons. Hannigan reaches out to Leon and tells him that the building Sherry was talking about isn't far away, but Leon and Helena have to pass through a market, and then they see Ada. They follow her into a facility.
But she's wearing blue.
Ada is being hunted by Chris and Piers, who open fire on her. With both parties evading traps set by Ada, Chris and Piers confront Ada. Chris is about to shoot her, but he's stopped by Leon.
To be fair, the little CQC fight that Leon and Chris have that's a good fight.
Protecting his girl, Leon and Chris fight, but then realize who each other are. Whilst they're talking, Ada throws a flash grenade and escapes. Leon tells Chris that they want the same thing, to stop the attack, and Chris says the BSAA will go after Ada and Leon and Helena will go after Simmons. Leaving the warehouse, Leon and Helena come across Simmons and his men. Sherry and Jake turn up, and Sherry asks Simmons if he's responsible, to which he admits his involvement. In his words, it was for the benefit of the United States and global security. He orders his men to dispose of them, but while his men are distracted, Simmons is injected with the C virus by Joavo and starts to mutate, saying, "She got me." Sherry hands Leon the drive with the information regarding the C virus and how to stop it, and the two groups separate again. Leon and Helena
Leon looking good in the game though. Smash.
Are captured by a group of Joavo and imprisoned at an underwater oil field. After Leon and Helena depart, Chris and Piers use...
Oh yeah, hang on. Yes, I forgot. They go to a secret mega lab underneath an oil refinery out in the middle of the sea. This is like a globe-spanning adventure. It's like America, China, the middle of the ocean, Russia. It's everywhere.
The Humvee to catch up with Ada, ending up on a ship in the docks. Fighting through the ship, they confront Ada on the ship's bridge, and Ada tells them that her
is Resident Evil
plan was to
6
spread
did the
C-virus around
Expendables?
the entire world.
Basically
Raccoon City 2.0, but this
oh, like Raccoon City 2. Oh, this game's got no original ideas.
time on a global scale. She tells them that the aircraft carrier is preparing for launch and is equipped with missiles loaded with the C-virus, which will be launched shortly.
She's so
One of
whitewashed,
Simmons'
man.
men turns up in a chopper and shoots Ada, and she falls to her death. She dropped her suitcase, which contains a sample of the virus.
Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? Just some NPC shoots a fake Ada Wong and she dies. Oh, okay.
Chris tried to warn the BSAA that the terror attack was a diversion, and the real attack is to spread the virus globally.
Wait, the real attack is to spread the virus globally. Wait, so the plot of 5 again?
Leon and Helena then catch up with Simmons, and after he heavily mutates into a dog-like creature, they defeat him.
That is a cool boss fight, I will say that.
Dry land, they discover the BSAA escorting the civilians away up to somewhere else. Helena asks Leon if it's over, and he says it is, but they couldn't have been more wrong. After fighting their way through the carrier, Chris and Piers take control of a fighter jet in an...
I want you to just listen to that sentence again. Chris and Piers take control of a fighter jet. Chris and Piers, who are frontline grunts for the BSAA.
They couldn't have been more wrong. After fighting their way through the carrier, Chris and Piers take control of a fighter jet in an attempt to...
But like, I know Gaming Harry's saying it in a very like casual way, but the game is that casual about it. They can just fly a jet because they can.
Stop the missile launch.
They can just fly it.
Fighting a huge BOW, they fail to do so. Chris contacts Leon and tries to warn him, but it's too late. The missiles...
Chris just calls Leon up. Leon, I'm flying a plane at the moment. Watch out, there's a missile coming. Leon, mate, there's a missile. It's coming for you.
Detonate over the city, unleashing the C-virus on the population, and all hell breaks loose.
It's so mad. Man, it's like the opening of Resident Evil 3 all over again. That's crazy.
Leon tells Chris that Sherry and Jake have been taken to the underwater oil field and asks him to help them. Leon breaks some shocking news to Chris.
Will you ever stream on YouTube? I'm streaming on YouTube right now, dude.
And that he has antibodies
what do you mean?
to the C-virus. Chris breaks the news to Leon that Ada is dead.
Invincible, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I'm live.
Silently grieves, and he and Helena try to desperately escape the C-virus along with the BSAA. Fighting through hordes of infected, they get to a Humvee and part ways with the BSAA soldier. They both get knocked out by an explosion from a gas tanker and wake to find chaos around them. They are confronted by an attack chopper, but to their surprise, it's piloted by Ada, who helps them out. Leon and Helena...
I forgot. That's a snippet from Ada's campaign where she's piloting an attack chopper and you're controlling the helicopter killing all the zombies.
Escape down an alleyway, and after running from more explosions, they are rescued by the BSAA, who come to their aid in a chopper. One of the BSAA are infected.
You know what it's like? You know what it's like? Is like, it's almost like one of the executives at Capcom gave the script to like their 12-year-old nephew. And then Ada's in an attack chopper. And then she kills like all the zombies, but then like a truck explodes. Meanwhile, Chris is flying a fighter jet. What? Like it does. It sounds like an excited little boy just spouting random shit. Chris and Piers, they're like fighting this fighter jet. Oh, sorry, this attack helicopter, and then Jake and Sherry, they come flying over the helicopter with a motorbike. Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
And Leon has to take control of the chopper, crash landing it in the lobby of a tower.
Sorry, because Leon can also fly helicopters as well as airliners.
Building. In the next room, they come face to face with Simmons, who is still alive. He's mad at Ada for some reason, claiming she took Wesker's son away. He mutates again, this time into a dinosaur.
I forget he turns into a fucking T-Rex. No, I'm not even joking. He turns into a fucking T-Rex. I forgot about this. So during this fight, he's like a human, and then he turns into a giant T-Rex, and then he goes back into a human, and then back into a giant T-Rex. This game is just absurd.
Took Wesker's son away. He mutates again, this time into a dinosaur. Leon and Helena defeat him once again with the help of Ada in her chopper.
Because the thing is, like, there was always a semblance of, like, obviously it's always been out there, right? When it comes to Resident Evil, we all know that, but there was also a level of like believability. So, like, for example, when Nemesis starts mutating and uncontrollably so, and he turns into a giant monster, he can't just randomly turn back into his smaller self, because, like, you understand that he's gone beyond that point. That guy can turn into a, like, massive T-Rex monster and then can just sort of turn back into himself. And you're just like, what is going on here? Like, it's also like the rules of the universe have gone out the window.
And she heads to the roof. Leon and Helena use an elevator to get to the roof, and yep, Simmons is back again.
Oh, he's back again.
The elevator, and they have to climb up the elevator cable. Ada is in.
And this time he turns into a giant bat monster. I remember. He's like what do they call it? The Beast Wars Transformers. He could just turn into all these different beasts.
Fighting Simmons, and Leon ends up helping her. Ada stabs him in the torso, and he falls into the fire below. Leon and Helena continue onto the roof, and surprise, surprise, they're surprised by Simmons, who this time
now so he turns into a T-Rex, a dog, a bat thing, a scorpion, a big ape, and a giant fly. Like, there's no consistency with his transformations. They're just all over the place.
Turns into a massive insect-like creature. Using an electricity rod, they defeat him, and he falls to his death being impaled on a spike.
But wait, did you see that?
Using an electricity rod, they defeat him, and he falls to his
death on this spike, surrounded by the umbrella symbol, because we had to get that in there somewhere.
His death being impaled on a spike. Ada left Leon and Helena a chopper along with a drive containing evidence that will prove their innocence and that will prove Simmons' guilt, and they used this chopper to escape.
Proves their innocence, except it doesn't change the fact that Helena, a member of the Secret Service, allowed terrorists to kill the president, all of his staffers, and tens of thousands of people. Whether or not she was coerced, she's going to prison.
Hours later, Chris and Piers arrive at the entrance to the underwater oil field. Chris mentions that this war can't follow him forever. It's been 3 years since he killed Wesker, and that after they're finished with their mission, he's leaving the BSAA. They see a camera feed with Jake and Sherry detailing where they're being held, and Chris and Piers release them using the controls, and they make their way to them. At this time, Jake and Sherry get free and escape and come face to face with Chris and Piers.
Oh no.
Chris and Jake have a tense confrontation after Chris tells Jake that he sees his father in him and explains
I forgot that they make the whole dad thing a thing. Jake's all like brooding and upset. He's like, my dad wasn't in my life much. He neglected me. He didn't care about me growing. I basically grew up without a dad. And then Chris is like, I've got something to tell you, Jake. at the worst possible time in the world. I've got something. I killed your dad. And then Jake's like, what? You killed my dad? I'm going to shoot you if you killed my dad. And then Chris is like, you're better than your dad. It's just so stupid.
That he is the one who killed Wesker back in 2009. Jake,
because like, why would Jake care? They've spent the whole story making it clear Jake doesn't really care about Albert Wesker. And then for some reason he gets really upset that Chris was the one who killed him. This insane terrorist who was going to kill everyone in the planet.
Lets it go, but they end up finding the catalyst for Ada's master plan. A giant cocoon which will infect the entire world with the C virus.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Well, it hatches and out of it comes a BOW known as Chaos.
I forgot they made a kaiju. Yeah, I forgot they made a zombie kaiju. And zombie kaiju is going to infect the entire planet somehow.
Chris and Pierce descend to defeat Chaos. Jake and Sherry start making their escape, but yep, Ustinak makes an appearance.
Ustinak, not Nemesis.
Jake ends up in a fist fight with this absolute beefcake, and in the end, Ustinak falls into the lava. Jake and Sherry then use an unbelievably fast platform to escape to the surface through a tunnel, but Ustinak isn't dead yet.
Of course not.
He tries to attack them on their platform, and they shoot Ustinak through the heart, killing him for good this time, and they both manage to escape.
That's what killed him. They shot him with a bullet. Him being submerged in lava didn't kill him. But this bullet, this is the one. This is the one.
Escape. Chris and Piers engage and fight Chaos. They run to escape the pursuing BOW, but Piers is grabbed and thrown and his arm is badly damaged. It gets worse for him. The BOW throws an object, pinning his arm against the wall. Chris is grabbed this time and Piers frees himself by ripping what's left of his arm off and uses the earlier obtained C virus sample, injecting himself. This mutates him and he uses this new strength and power to save Chris.
That's right. So Piers's arm gets cut off or gets smashed to pieces. So he rips himself off the rubble, tearing what's left of his arm off. And in a level of insane gambling, he injects himself with the C virus, which, by the way, 99.9% of the people we've seen infected with the C virus just turn into a zombie. That's it. They just turn into a zombie. But for Piers, he regrows his arm and it's a super electricity arm now. He's still him. He's not really affected in any way, but he now has Zapdos from Pokemon strapped to his shoulder. And he can electrocute kaiju to death. It sounds like I'm exaggerating it. I'm really not. That is actually what happens.
Fight and defeat Chaos. Piers is in bad shape and turning fast. They both attempt to escape, and the facility is falling apart due to the water pressure, and they eventually make it to the escape pods. Piers knows he's absolutely screwed, and he pushes Chris into the pod and launches it, leaving himself behind.
No,
Piers! Go though, and swims to attack Chris's escape pod, and he uses his power to kill Chaos for good, allowing Chris to actually escape whilst the facility blows up.
Of course.
The game then ends. So, like I said, a massive campaign, but there's one
Yeah, he's underselling how long it is. Like, each one of the campaigns is, like, really long. Like, trying to think, how long did it take me to complete the Leon campaign the first time? Like, I don't know, 10 to 15 hours? Probably. So, and then when you think that there's 4 campaigns, Jesus, it's a slog.
We haven't really discussed. I wanted to discuss it in this next section, so let's start diving into the layers in this story.
Ada 2.
So in this game, there's an Ada campaign. Those of you who are eagle-eyed would have realised that Ada was dressed in 2 different get-ups.
Yep,
a
blue.
Signature red that she wears all the time, and also a blue dress at other times. This is because there were 2 Adas. Kind of. Let's introduce ourselves to someone called Carla Radames. Carla was a genius-level researcher who was working for Derek Simmons. At some point, Simmons had dealings with Ada Wong back in 1998. She used to work for him, but the dealings didn't end there. Simmons became infatuated with Ada after she rejected him. Simmons set up a secret...
I forgot. This guy is the ultimate fucking incel. The crux of the entire plot, the whole crux of it is he wanted to get with Ada and Ada's like, ew, no. So that is what makes him do everything.
Project Ada. He worked on kidnapping thousands of women and attempted...
There's a link in chat, Grizzly.
He wanted to create another Ada. Carla began to work on and be the supervisor for Project Ada. That didn't go well at first. More than 12,000 experiments over 10 years ended in failure, and it wasn't good news for Carla. Simmons, somewhere along the line, realized that Carla's genetics were very similar to Ada's. Knowing full well that Carla was infatuated with him, Simmons
yeah, you're right. This random white woman, her genetics are so similar to this Chinese woman.
Convinced Carla to be the next test subject. She would in fact be the final one. It worked. Carla became a chrysalid and then she hatched as a perfect copy of Ada. Well, she would become a near-perfect copy. Simmons began his work in programming Carla to be exactly like the real Ada Wong. He used and managed to retain Carla's love for him, and this ensured that she would never leave him like Ada did. Simmons gave her lots of power, a base, and an army of soldiers. But something was brewing under the surface.
Yeah.
Carla, due to having part of her being left inside her, began to have an internal conflict. She was furious at what Simmons had done to her, so she became determined to destroy everything that he had built. Carla then secretly built the organization Neo Umbrella and set it up in China. During this time, Carla would create and perfect the C virus, the virus we see in the game. She did this by obtaining a T. veronica virus sample, and using the mutation characteristic from the progenitor virus, she developed a new variant of T. veronica named T02. Now this is where Sherry Birkin comes in. Due to Sherry's...
Are you all following this? I hope you are. It's very important. It's very important, guys, and none of this will be relevant in Resident Evil 7 or 8 or 9.
Father, Dr. William Birkin, exposing her to the G virus, Sherry had a G virus variant inside of her body, which explains her regenerative abilities. After the raccoon incident...
I'm so confused. Let me summarize it as succinctly as I can. Dude is a massive simp for Ada. Ada tells him to fuck off. He spends 10 years trying to genetically clone Ada so that he can essentially have a girl that looks and behaves and is Ada. That is essentially it. I don't know why the C virus would make that happen, given that it's based off of the T. veronica virus. But here we are. Then he forces his assistant to do it. His assistant is in love with him. He reprograms her mentally so that she behaves like Ada. But she works out that she's not actually Ada, and so she goes on a campaign to take him down. It's so fucking dumb.
And the death of Sherry's father, Simmons became Sherry's legal guardian. She was taken...
Oh yeah, I forgot. So Sherry, instead of being adopted by Claire and Leon, which would have been cute as hell, she got adopted by Simmons, like Satan, who's obsessed with Ada Wong.
And experimented on by Simmons and Carla. Carla used Sherry's G virus sample, combined it with T02, and the C virus was developed. Virus that Carla at least considered to be the perfect virus. Now, a quick side note, this happened in 2009. Do you remember what else happened in 2009? Chris Redfield killed Albert Wesker.
Yeah.
With Wesker gone, Sherry was no longer under threat, so she was offered a job as a government agent reporting to Simmons.
Sherry was no longer under threat, so we put her in an extremely dangerous job as a US government agent.
Simmons, the National Security Advisor. But there's even more backstory for Carla's testing phase for this virus. I'm not going to go into it here, but this is covered through books, detailing an...
Oh yeah, guys, if you want the whole story to 6, you've got to read 5 graphic novels. This will be on the test, so you better start reading.
Outbreak at a school in Asia. The BSAA and Chris get involved in the cleanup, and if you want to read these books, I'll link them below. After the trial stage, it's all going pear-shaped for Simmons. Jake Muller became known to be the only person in the world with C-virus antibodies thanks to his father, Wesker. This leads us into the events of the game where...
I'm not really sure why Jake being Wesker's son would mean that Wesker was immune to the C-virus. Given that the C-virus didn't exist until after Wesker died, why would he have antibodies against it? Is it just because he's built different?
Simmons sends Agent Birkin to get Jake to 1. Make sure a vaccine for the C-virus was never produced, and 2. To potentially
Blue
use Jake's
pill or
blood
red
to
pill?
enhance the C-virus
Red pill.
Simmons also
Let's
sent
see how
Carla
deep the rabbit
along
hole
to
goes.
ensure that Jake really had C-virus samples, and she was the one who gave him and the Adonian rebels the shot which turned them into Dravo. Jake not being affected by the shot meant that he had antibodies. Anyway, back to Carla's Neo umbrella and her master plan. She had an underwater facility built to develop a huge BOW. Chaos, the massive...
This is a very well-resourced random chick lab assistant, isn't she? Like, she's so upset that she's been turned into fake Ada Wong that she's like, I'm going to create a giant super base under the ocean. Like, how is she doing that? Who's building it for her? like, who's doing this on her behalf?
BOW Chris Ampier's fort. This BOW was
and then she makes a giant kaiju.
It split itself in 2, and it had organs like Lipotica, which would disperse the C-virus gas on a global scale. To avert suspicion, Carla would continue to be subservient to Simmons. Now, here's where Ustenak comes in. I told you this story was huge. At some point in 2011,
it's so bloated.
The game takes place, one of the researchers working for Carla was injected with the C-virus as a test subject. He underwent this willingly as he was born with a weak body and was frail. He was happy with the...
This is so long. It's mad that the explanation is long. Try playing it.
Results, he had a new strength. A couple of days in, he lost his right arm in a lab accident, but his arm didn't regenerate properly.
Right.
Here's a slightly messed up detail. Ustenak viewed Carla as a mother of sorts, a savior.
Huh. Just like the Lisa Trevor story from 1. Weird.
2, given that she had given him power and strength. He would be programmed to capture Jake Muller as Carla planned to go against Simmons and capture him for herself, which explains why Ustenak was there in Adonia in 2012. But Carla's plan had a hitch, and it was all of her own making.
Of
For
course.
some reason, Carla contacted the real Ada Wong, but masked the call to appear as if it was coming from Simmons instead. She told Ada there's some information aboard a ship which might be of interest to her. Ada arrives at the ship in June of 2013, and to Ada's surprise, she is able to access everything. Ada discovers information about herself and that her prints are on file, along with a video detailing what appears to be her being sent on a mission to capture Jake Muller. This confuses her.
Also, her outfit sucks in this game. I hate it. It's so un-Ada. Like leather trousers and like a relatively masculine shirt. That's not Ada, man. That's not how she dresses.
She obviously never received that briefing. But quite why Carla chose to involve Ada isn't known. Maybe she just hated Ada. Anyway, Carla goaded Ada and told her all about the forthcoming attack in Tall Oaks, and told her that she formed Neo Umbrella and that the face of this organization, to the world at least, was Ada Wong, and that Ada would end up taking the blame for the terror attacks. So Ada...
Oh, that's right. They used the fact that Ada looks like Carla to blame Ada for everything as a grand misdirection.
Ada went off to Tall Oaks. Ada assisted Leon and Helena, finds the lab underneath the cathedral, finds a videotape titled Happy Birthday Ada Wong, which is a video of Simmons watching Carla's chrysalid hatching, and the birth of Carla's version of Ada Wong.
Of course.
Realizing that it's Carla who's been calling her and not Simmons, Ada calls Simmons and informs him of what Carla is really up to, and she then destroys the lab. Ada heads for China. Ada finds documents on the aircraft carrier with details about why Carla became...
Fuck me. I'll be honest. I love Gaming Harry. I think he's great at what he does. This is a struggle to get through, isn't it? There's another 8 minutes. No, sorry, there's another 6 minutes of this.
Ada 2.0 through Simmons' obsession with her. After Chris and Piers witnessed the death of Carla, who they of course still think is Ada,
and he's
they
getting
leave the
through it
scene
quick.
when Ada approaches Carla. Turns out that Carla injected herself with the C virus after her fall and transformed into...
What do you mean after her fall? Like, he's not wrong. This is what happens. What do we mean after her fall? She fell like 100 foot onto concrete and her head splattered across it. What do you mean she injected herself after the fall?
well, something. After freezing her with liquid nitrogen and shattering her, Ada escapes the carrier and she reaches a helicopter and heads for Lanxiang. That's when Ada reaches and helps Leon and Helena fight Simmons in his mutated form. Of course, Simmons didn't actually know that Carla was dead. Remember that he got injected and he thought it was Carla. Well, he thinks that Ada is Carla. After Simmons is killed, she leaves Leon a drive with information on it that will clear his and Helena's names, and she finds Carla's lab.
Of course.
She witnesses another chrysalid hatching, but Ada puts a stop to it, destroys the lab and all evidence of her doppelganger.
Which I think is meant to be reminiscent of Alien Resurrection, when Ripley destroys all of the clones of her.
Existing. So that concludes Ada's role in this game, and I guess in the franchise, for now. But there's a name that comes up a few times in the story.
The family
is a secret fraternity, or a shadow organization, founded sometime between 1685 and 1815. This was a real-life period of time known as the Enlightenment period, an intellectual and philosophical movement which focused largely on global influence amongst other things.
Think of the philosophers / the patriots from Metal Gear Solid. It's literally that. It's the same thing.
This is thought to be the time in which the Illuminati was started. But in this case, the family had very deep pockets. The founders of this particular...
Sorry, I forgot there's a section where Jake and Sherry are on the back of a Chinook with turrets and very slow-moving missiles coming towards them while attack helicopters are also attacking them.
The secret society? The Simmons family. Yep, that's right, Derek Simmons family. Their base, or rather their headquarters, was based in Tall Oaks, accessed through, you guessed it, a secret entrance in the Tall Oaks Cathedral.
You're blowing my mind.
The family had their own goal, which was bioweapons development, but it goes deeper. Simmons, being a US government official, was actually the one who ordered the strike on Raccoon City in 1998.
He's the one who pulled the trigger? What? It all links back to it? It has no impact that he's the one who, you know. Also, they retcon this. I don't know if you know that. Raccoon City wasn't nuked now. This has been retconned. It was a, experimental thermobaric missile that destroys organic matter. That's why there are ruins and remains of Raccoon City. So in the remakes, it's not nuked.
The family then, after the Raccoon City incident, redirected their goals fully towards bioweapons development with Umbrella out.
So as far as I'm concerned, this entire video isn't canon.
Then the US government became National Security Advisor to President Adam Benford, and the two were actually good friends. That wasn't until Benford became an enemy of the family and Simmons. The reason? Well, Benford decided to consider releasing the details and the classified information regarding the Raccoon City incident. The family thought that the damage to the US and also the risk of exposing the combat data from the US Army operation in Raccoon City to potential enemies would be too much. And the family considered that an act of treason. Simmons, who had already created Ada 2.0, concocted a plan to take out Adam Benford in 2013 and cover...
Can he just shoot him? So his plan to take out the president was to kidnap the sister of one of the Secret Service agents and blackmail her into allowing bioweapon terrorists into the vicinity of the president and infect tens of thousands of people with a new zombie virus. Hopefully that gets the president. Like, couldn't they just shoot him? Or like, because clearly they're like an Illuminati like organization that has limitless power. Okay, why did they have to do this like insane over the top?
Up as a bioterror attack, using Helena's sister as leverage to get her to carry out the plan. He gave Carla control of the family's paramilitary force in East Asia, an army which she would use to go against Simmons, and that she would ultimately use to infect him with the C virus.
Why does the army agree to follow her with that? Sure, like Simmons gives her control of these secret shadow army people, but then she immediately starts attacking Simmons and Simmons' forces. Why are they so loyal to her? Is it because she's hot, or like?
After the death of Simmons, this confirms that a new leader was chosen, so the family lived on.
What happened afterwards? What happened afterwards is people refunded the game en masse. Oh, hang on. Spoilers for Resi 7. If this gets too into 7, we're going to skip over it.
After each campaign, we get a cutscene to show what happened after the events of the game, tying off loose ends, so to speak. In terms of Leon and Helena, after their campaign, Helena is visiting her sister Deborah's grave, and Leon and Hunnigan turn up. Thinking that she's going to be taken into custody for her role in the terror attacks, she is let go due to the fact that she was forced by Simmons.
Like, I get it. They wanted to give her a good ending, but she'd be facing the firing squad. Like, she was under duress. She was, forced to do it. Otherwise, her sister was going to be killed. I get that. But she also willingly was a part of something that killed thousands and thousands and thousands of people, including the president.
As for Leon, we haven't seen him after the game yet, but we have seen him in Resident Evil Vendetta, which takes place 1 year after the events of Resident Evil.
Vendetta's a good film, by the way. Vendetta's a great film.
6. As for Chris, after the death of Piers, Chris is enjoying a meal in Eastern Europe. He went back on his desire to quit the BSAA in honor of Piers. A colleague comes over to Chris and tells him they have a new mission. You see, Chris was also in Resident Evil Vendetta, where he was supervising a mission for the Mexican government. As we know, Chris stayed with the BSAA and was then, in 2017, sent on a mission to
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Ventures in Edonia and China, initially having asked for $50 million.
We'll skip over that because he just basically spoiled all of 7 and 8. So we'll skip over that.
For his blood, he dropped the asking price to $50 and devoted his life to helping others, as seen in Ada's ending cutscene, where he appears to be aiding a village or a town by fighting a bunch of hunters. The reason why we don't see anything about Ada after her campaign is that she's just so mysterious, and that we
She's just so mysterious.
Never really know what her motives are. Ada works in the shadows, so who knows what her next mission.
But this is why it's fucking, like, it's shite. Like, this is something I really, really like about the remakes, is they take really cool characters like Ada, and they actually give you a sense of who they are as a person. Think about, like, all of the little lines, the little looks, the little actions that Ada does in Resident Evil 4 Remake. It tells you a lot about her as a person. The idea of, like, yeah, she does all of this stuff in 6, but we don't know what happens next because she's mysterious. Like, no, that's dumb.
Will be, but she'll likely be stalking Leon. But that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to support, and leave a comment with your thoughts below. But for now, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
GG's. Right, so there you go, guys. Isn't that better than me dedicating about 15 streams to Resident Evil 6? Like, that was painful, but at least we didn't dedicate, like, weeks of this stream to getting through all of it. It's just absolutely rough. I might need to rewatch it because, guys, I'll give you a link to the video. Huge shout out to Gaming Harry on Gaming Harry on YouTube. Here's the video. You can watch it again if you like. I don't blame you if you don't want to. Make sure you give him a subscribe, like the video, stuff like that. Gaming Harry makes great content. Great content. So yeah, Resident Evil 6. So those of you who were able to follow that absolute shitstorm that is the story of 6, what do you think? Do you see why it basically killed the franchise? And it did. Like, unquestionably, Resident Evil's dead. It was dead. It was a dead franchise after 6. Everyone was like, what? Like, this franchise is cooked. Absolutely cooked. They took it way too far. Then 8 happened. No, 7 happened. 7 was amazing. 7 was amazing. 7 literally takes the game back to its roots. 7 starts off with the same vibe as Resident Evil 1. It's puzzle solving. It's a terrifying environment. It's slow paced. It's just so good. It's so good. And actually, it was too scary. Not for me, but a lot of people didn't get past the opening area of 7 because it shook them up enough that they just stopped playing. It's so good. And the good news is we're starting it tomorrow. We're starting it tomorrow on stream. I cannot wait. 7 isn't just one of my favorite Resident Evil games. 7 is one of my favorite games. I love Resident Evil 7. It's so good. It's so good. I can't wait. If you loved like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 4, you're in for a good time. You're in for a great time. Right. That is it for me. You look a bit Matrix. It's Albert Wesker, you see. I started 7. I'm struggling with it in terms of it being scary or something. What do you mean? Or like difficulty? There are some parts that are very difficult, to be fair. Goodbye, Wesker. Goodbye. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Yeah, this is the last time you'll see me as Wesker Kai. Tomorrow,
Playtime is over.
Tomorrow, I'll be cosplaying as Jack Baker. I will be wearing a bald cap. So you've got that to look forward to.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
You've got that to look forward to tomorrow. That's it for me, my loves. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Let's finish this.